in maps like Split, in maps like Pearl. I think it's when we get the best out of him and his synergy with Glyph and many of his...
A couple of players there. Fengir on high, able to shut down Martin, but now the flood starts flowing through, and Mates come away with 2 more kills. The site now opened up. Sees not to connect, just the tap of the plant. He's out a little bit more patiently. Is Shrimp drifting across the top. Re-peeks, finds Mini for his trouble, finds Starzo as well. Suddenly, just Beepo and Glyph trying to get this bonus converted. Spike in play, but Shrimp still coming away with it. Fengir on the swing is able to find Beepo. That's one way to get the blood pumping.
Exactly what you want to see. The right players in the right places, able to deal with Mini, even though he's in a really nice position to dodge the haunt. Shrimp's able to adjust right there and take him down and gets a second onto Starzo. So this is also the other thing I want to keep an eye on is Shrimp. He had 24 kills versus X. This looks like a pretty aggressive hit.
I mean, but it's just going to be a collat from Martin. Not deep enough around that corner. Some damage suffered by Starzo, but that's about it. Massive value from the push. Now just GRQ here with this Bucky. Going to be grabbed up. The shot's going to be ringing out. GRQ able to tuck back away. The saturate not going to be connected with Starzo. Just able to find K1ra over towards stairs. Now the neural depth invested. Just getting the spot out the slide in into his demise. AG1 still working his way across. Had been pinged out. Will still be able to find the kill. People dropped, but hash aplenty available to Mates. Won't be able to find anything more. That's what divides. Going to be exchanged on either side. The Nightfall dodged out for the most part. It's now Beepo has that overdrive in hand, but might not even need it. His teammates are just cutting them all down one after the other. The push for the spot out, and Shrimp will fall. Beepo gets his piece of the pie. It's a flaw.
Even though they get flashed up here, I think there's a relay bolt quick too. That's really, really nice. Great reactions from Beepo there. And that Nightfall trying to use that Cosmic Divide, trying to know that Mates are going to have to push forward ahead of it to make sure that this retake can't be that easy for the side of AG.
The ult now getting invested. AG1 able to find a timing, catches Beepo. Mini going to be struck down as well. Glyph on the approach, intercepting. Cleans up GRQ. And Starzo's going to continue to try to fight forward. Looks for that second kill, but doesn't manage to find it. Fengir down to a pixel. Catches a stray there from Glyph. 1v2 in the clutch from Martin, but cannot get it started. AG1 protects K1ra, the defuse is in, and AG will find themselves a second round win.
Yeah, this is just, so they've got some follow-up plans for it. Throw in that seize and just completely stall out this counter lockdown play. Really nice shooting there. K1ra again, pretty sharp. AG1 as well. I mean, I will say for AG, I've seen some pretty nice things in their
position. Gets the headshot there on the GRQ. Tags him down low, but can't quite confirm that kill.
Cutting through.
Operator now, position forward. Glyph on that swing, dead. Solid and snappy. Another 2-player advantage available now to AG. Leon on the approach. People sliding across. Fengir able to find him. Looks like this round not quite going to be going Mates' way. Barring a big turnaround from Martin and Starzo. The latter of which is intercepting 2 players. And he does have that spike in hand. Could maybe try to go on the rotate, but just peeks in the tower. Now AG1 dead. The Nightfall out towards long, not going to be catching on to the enemy Yoru here. That operator still in hand, but goes for a safer plant. More towards that link side. Now they just double bound forward, splitting apart. Looking to try to capitalize. The dimensional drift going to be forced out. And you're seeing them both relaying this over the Cosmic Divide, going to be called in, but they both just push forward in front of this one. Martin here at screens is able to find K1ra, and now Fengir has everything to do. Swaps the weapon over. The swing in to his demise. Martin's just too damn crispy with it. The Mates now up to 7 with a dimensional drift to swing in. Beepo trying to steady it. It's going to be Mini coming to the rescue. To bail him out, keeps him alive. Pop flash through that dimensional drift, or rather through that Cosmic Divide. Looking for a catch, not quite able to find one. Have to backpedal, but AG1 does manage to come away with a kill, finding that lurking Cypher. Can't get across deep enough into Art to really recover the weapon, so still just going to be there with that bandit in hand. Looks for a little bit more, but Martin comes out on top. Fengir now gone, K1ra dead, it's just Shrimp. Backside with the Sheriff, finding a nice shot, finding a second, a third! but cannot get the reload, cannot get out to safety. Beepo would have been one.
So many little things that could have gone their way, but they just don't quite. Starkso, oh my goodness. That was some nasty shooting. Speaking of nasty, Shrimp to even on the scoreboard, but
There's too many though as well. Just Sangtuck back, waiting for the swing to come in towards him. Shuts down AU1. Now can just re-swing back through shops, through club, join in with the rest of the squad as the plant gets ready to come through. Kira forward into the smoke, is able to find Martin, but the trade back is theirs. Glyph cleans up the enemy Astra. Stunned up though with that saturate. GRQ storms his way into halls. That's a spike now down, and suddenly Minnie's the last one standing. Still yet got some bite here.
follow-up kill for GRQ. One of those rounds. I think overall Mates macro pretty good, but again the shooting. I mean Fengir has been nasty with some of those flicks on the op. That's getting him over the line. A really nice saturate there. And ready for Starkso.
Forward, closer towards the doors. Meanwhile, that contact comes in, and GRQ gonna be taken down. Martin able to find Shrimp. AU1 still fighting back, however. Manages to clean up three. Deny a bonus conversion. Yep, that is not a clone. Huh?
Whoa!
Oh my God!
Whoa.
That was almost the biggest beef I would have ever seen. But he gets a kill, so it's okay. It's fine. Take a breather, Beepo.
30 seconds left.
Now then, people with a swamp over on the weapon has the Vandal still there. Stairs side now getting joined by Starzo. The swarm lobbed forward. There's that approach from backside. There's a sprint in. Beepo slides in, finds Kira, and looks for a little bit more. Starzo will clean it up this time. Dimensional drift. Gate crash taken forward, but already GRQ eliminated his mates. They just killed him a hell of a lot faster than AG could have realized, but Shrimp just managed to find two. Kira now arriving, last one standing. Still a world away, but Kira's just drifting straight into Glyph's open arms. The kill found, the defuse we passed him.
Yeah, went for a bit of a scrap, but Starkso just flying ahead of all the util. Shrimp again, almost with that Guardian. Even though Kira's there to clean it up, if you have Shrimp alive in this 2v2, it's gonna look way different in that post plant. Crunch him out of art.
They're just gonna try to crunch into this lock down as well, and people sliding forward is able to find AU1. Now has it cleared out. Cosmic Divide gonna be called through. Shrimp just managed to get the catch. Neon down. A 1-for-1 in the end, but that critical ultimate taken out of their hands, but swing in out of art, and GRQ doesn't manage to find Starzo. And he tucking back, joining back in, gets himself forward in front of this Cosmic Divide, and Glyph on the swing is able to find 2 kills. Fengir and GRQ both going to be eliminated mid now. A 1v2 of his own to try to bring this map to its end. Cannot avoid the Nightfall.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Plant in the corner, the double face ready. Can he isolate the kills? Taps the swing, and Kira with a headshot will keep AG afloat.
AG showing some patience, even though they're gonna lose this lockdown to this push out. AU1 can't hold on. Gets overwhelmed by the relay bolt and the dash in from Beepo. Starzo there just couldn't win a fight. It's been really clean for the most part.
Refract's gonna be taken back out. The judge now still fully blooded up. It's gonna be good for a kill. Martin finds himself 2. Both duelists now dead. The dimensional drift gonna be called in. It's 15 seconds remaining on the clock. They have to try to make a go of it, but they are surrounded and outdone. Glyph with the final 2. Mates 13-5. Take down AG on Mates' map pick.
Yeah, this Mates team, so clever, so interesting.
They're on pace for the worst tournament performance at a global event. That would be beating
the Prowler. Does a check towards him? Yes, it absolutely does. Saturate going to be lobbed at an AU1. His turn now. Finds himself the 3K, maybe a bit more. Starzo will continue the push in AU1. Can we just have back-to-back aces from different players?
Give it to him.
5 HP, 5 kills perhaps. See if it's in the cards for him. He's going to go running forward, and no, won't be able to find it. But it will be AG. Get some real damage across. It's joined in. Blast packing forward, Shrimp able to snipe him out of the sky. The Saturate now on the floor. Fengir picking him apart, finds a second. Snaps back, won't be able to find the follow-up, but look at the damage dealt. Glyph down to 2 HP. Paranoia towards sight. Then on the reposition, just tapping this, trying to see what kind of reaction he can get as Kira arrives on this flank.
One enemy remaining.
It's going to be GRQ to find Glyph. He himself down the 10 health, and the timing is going to be found. And Kira not gotten the kill. GRQ absolutely
holds, and even though they lose that player in mid, they commit to holding this A choke, and Mates falls right into it, throwing all that util right on top of Mates. They dismantle that round.
Boombot lobbed in, gets the spot out, the smoke gone. It's going to be Shrimp to collect the kill. The showstopper up and over the top into the site. Is it right there, smack dab at Starzo's feet. Lift looking to try to trade one back. Pulls away, not going to be caught by the flash, but does find damage on Akira. Spot there on a Martine. Just trying to pressure this race out, but what a snappy shot. And now Martine absolutely screwed. As Kira looking for another big round. Looking to go 10-0. It will be AU1 to find Beepo. And at long last, Crash just behind him, goes for the peek. Shot not going to be connecting, dashes over to the side. Tries to keep himself safe, but AU1 going to be caught up as Beepo is able to find him. Here on high, Kira trying to flush out these players on the opposite side of the smoke. Sending out the blast packs, trying to slow down this approach. GRQ on the peak is able to find Glyph. Spike brought forward, but now everybody contained here towards backside. The swing, the lineup. Kira able to find two. Starzo, however, in reply, guns him down with the collab. A 2v2 with the op in play. Fingir zone back away towards Alley. Trailblazer out. It's a spot onto the enemy fade. Ducks away, not gonna get caught by the concuss, but Mini dead. Now it's all down to Starzo, and he cannot find another. 5-0, the timeout, not working in Mates'
angle, but AG again, so quick to rotate into position to keep their opponents pinned behind the pillar. Don't give them a lot of space. I mean, if it isn't for a little bit of a spacing issue there, and it's just unlucky, to be frank, Starzo just finds a perfect timing to swing that to get those two kills. That's a clean-ass round.
Mid across an A main, it looks like. But now looking for the push down as Showstopper will connect. Fingir's gonna fall, but Glyph. Three players here in heaven. Martine at main. Looking to try to hold down the defuse. The body block as well. Going to be coming through. AU1 on that peak. Finding two. Blast pack does manage to force him away. GRQ, here's some rushing him down, but Martine gets the classic out. No way to try to really interrupt that plant coming through, but now Convergent Pass is going to be invested. Showstopper out over the top, and it's a 2-for-1 for Kira. Starzo and Martine both going to be taken down. Glyph there for the trade. 2v3, however, is a full flash into his face. The Syncmate going to be lobbed in, but GRQ just tanks a bit of that damage, gets it up halfway on the defuse as AU1 finds a kill, and AG maybe just down through vents across the mid. Completely be rerouted. There's a spot out though, and AU1 can't make it onto the rope. No clear that Boombot, now an immediate TP back across, intercept, and or rather, it's gonna Glyph there. Paint shell's gonna be lobbed in. GRQ from backside, finding himself a second.
Spike down B.
That one is all on Glyph. Arriving onto the scene in a 1v3. The time, however, is just not gonna be on his side, nor is the shot. GRQ with 3.
Crumbling under the pressure. Even after losing your player in vents there, AU1 gonna go down. Then Fengir wins another 1v1 for him. And this push and pull from Garage and from backside, absolutely beautiful. Nobody overcommits to anything. Using that
on the approach. Fengir will fall. Mini gonna be good for one. Glyph finds another. Still though, 3v2. GRQ looking to try to keep his eyes forward on that side. As Martine snipes him out of the sky. Kira dead. The approach coming in, and GRQ again. Back-to-back 3Ks for the Omen. The defuse is there, and AG now up 8-2.
They're just some of their individual battles, showing off some really sharp shooting. GRQ in particular, again here on Split, coming alive. Saw a little bit of it against G2. He's much better today. And oh my.
Stuck onto the corner here at Raptors. Mini gonna be good for one, but then flushed out eventually as Glyph cannot escape. Another 2 kills here for Kira. 3 towards that next showstopper. There's people in Martine. It's anybody but the Rays, it would seem, is what they're after. It'll be GRQ instead to collect the two remainders. AG get themselves up to, and he backpedals down. Opposite side of that vet, and Fengyr does end up getting punished for that over-aggression. Many able to find it before the smoke blooms at Mail. Kira chasing in, spots out the feet and finds Starzo. Headshot to clean him up now, one away from a showstopper. Mini just gonna stay tucked here. Flushed against the wall, the peak coming in and does manage to outdo Kira. Now a 3v4. The players trying to get clustered and ready for the approach here onto the B side. Beepo play on the low, ground the team forward, and AU1, he's able to find another. Mini's now dead. The swing in, GRQ gets Beepo. And AG, they are looking for another bonus conversion. And the 1v2, the smoke now blooming. The flash gonna be sent. The drop down, they're not looking at him, but Martin's not hitting him.
Right now, they look frazzled. They're not hitting their shots. They're not making great decisions. They're individually making mistakes that AG is able to punish. But all the credit in the world to AG because they're playing so well. They're so sharp. He just can't do it.
Mini's the closest one. Lob in and still will be able to find people. Now Mini dead as well. That second layer from GRQ coming up with a kill. Finds the second. Cliff is dead. Just Starzo and Martin, the dynamic duo from Pearl. And we're finding such heavy impact. The last one standing in a 2v4. Trying to have any ounce of a hope of taking this to overtime. But there is no hope, not on this map. Starzo will have a little bit of fun here as he finds himself in second. But even he knows that this is a bridge too far gone. 23 health, 6 bullets, and Fengyr to find it from on high. 13-4. I do not believe it. All gamers are pushing us the distance. We're not done. We're going to Bind.
And of course, Starzo is taking a moment to think because, as you're saying, there is a lot on the line. We've placed them.
And Shell going to be locked in here, just trying to tuck into the corner. Martin will be able to flush him out, but the nade gets 2. How? Run the replay now. Just show me what happened. Pushing their way up, looking for some of that dry contact, but Starzo ends up falling, and GRQ continues. Another just on, okay. On top of the box, inside of the poison cloud, they're fracked there, and they just get blown to smithereens.
Absolutely amazing. Huge. And this is, again, starting to... Fengyr, it's flashed off the angle at the very least.
Some spam out though, and they keep his position disguised. Looking for that third, gets a leg shot on the glyph. Down now to 15.
It's come down.
Quick little back pedal. Spray out, Shrimp able to find the one. GRQ with the other. Now it is just glyph. Get flushed out eventually. Flawless anti-eco. That spot out. Looking for the saturate hit. Shrimp will get caught. Util in hand, trying to just get that seize through, and Starzo catching AU1. Alive and well here in the anti-bonus are mates. Let's get the spot out on the GRQ. Avoid the catastrophes of Split. Let's see if they can string it together. Tie things up 2-2 right off the rip. I mean, he's just standing there with a knife. And okay, plants his feet, still gonna be good for 1. At least does manage to find the trade. Spray out Mini, down low. 2 HP remaining on this Viper. Maybe Starzo starting to call a rotation back, but Martin is able to find Fengyr, now grabs up that orb over halfway to the dimensional drift. Spikes in hand, the walk down from Kira. He is not going to read this at all. Completely outdone, now the teleporter taken. Here that Prowler. A catch on a 1, the util in hand, the C's able to get the crab, but re-peeks it. GRQ pulled into the corner, isolates for the third. Action time here. AU1 on the peak, and Martin has the headshot.
See if they could just catch those players.
Okay, Rels is going to be Fengyr, pushing all the way out. Green Shell, last pack, just knocking him around here. Glyph, however, not even to worry about too much, as it's going to be Martin coming away with 3 kills to break open this site. 2v2, the 1 Vandal in hand. Shrimp still just with that Vandal. The Bandit, rather. Sends out the Nightfall, and Martin is just scaling in behind him. I don't think he's got any read of this whatsoever. Recovers the op, goes on the swing out to his demise. Glyph will be able to find the kill. AU1 now needing to clutch it out. There's the spot on the one, but Martin arrives at heaven.
Out into this round for AG. Phenomenal stuff here from Fengeir. Gets the collat, but it's Martin with the outlaw, followed up by the shorty to essentially nullify this round. It looks so good for a moment, but he's able to get into U-Haul.
However, he's going to get rotated in, but Kira, quick shot on a Starzo. Finds him and maybe could recover the weapon. Looks like he's going to try to go for it here. We'll find there's no further opposition. So Vandal will be collected.
Yeah, that's huge. No further contact. It's allowed for these rotates over. It's just a matter of dealing with Mini.
Oh, just walking along that wall. Then he's gotten himself forward in the Lambs once again. In the meantime, the entry getting ready to come through, saturate. The swing coming in. GRQ going to be taken down as Martin finds a second trip gone as well. Teleport taken, Kira holds his own. The fadeaway shot, but Martin's still fighting. Showstopper's been pulled. Martin with 4, lobs it in, does not find the damage, and Mini clips him. 7 rounds now for B, and Beepo still going to be able to find both kills. Trim and GRQ, they need some damn help. Just unable to hold this site. Now Fengeir as well, taken down by the teleporter. AU1 is only good for 1.
I don't think anybody's going to be drifting Kira's direction
whatsoever. And as these rounds continue to go on, how long can you afford to wait if you're AG before you do have to invest that second time out, that final one, not just of the series, but potentially of the tournament?
Timing.
Might have his work cut out for him as here comes the swarm. Kira able to find one, but down to 4 HP. Made Shell to contain them, hold them back for now.
Shorty.
Just push his way forward. There's a shorty. He gets 2. Starzo now in a 1v2. So Nightfall will go across. Will be able to connect on just about both players, I do think, but he's going to be dead on the dropout.
AG able to recover just in time.
Can they find the pistol? Roommates look to just run away with the remainder of this map now that they're on the defender side. We will find out after the halftime break. Tries to go for the reposition. Kira able to find 2 before getting taken down. Cliff just with the 1. Looking like another pistol here for AG. As Mini slots around, damage dealt, finds the kill. Fengeir fallen. Starts on out, trying to join up with the angle, but it's just not ready for the tuck away from Shrimp. Or rather, GRQ. Shrimp from hell to try to clear these angles, but they're trying to just escort forward with that outlaw. Kill is going to be found. Blast pack not taking it very far, but still out towards safety goes Kira. These people just cannot collect anything off the back of that saturate. Now the teleporter going to be taken. Oh, AU1 again lurking forward onto this A site. Starzo now they're trying to hold the line. Looking to isolate, but Kira eventually does manage to hound him down, but eats an immense amount of damage. AU1 slotting forward, the judge in hand. Swings out, finds another, and suddenly it is just Glyph. Oh, and what a shot! Oh, that is disgusting! It's down, Peak coming in, damage gonna be dealt, Kira having the drop down, and Beepo dives forward, the Bucky able to connect. Kills off the enemy raise, tap of the defuse. Beepo trying to find this exit out through Lamps, but he cannot. It is a firing squad opened up as Mini falls down to 2 HP. Picked apart, just the 1 casualty. It's all gamers.
Like it was going to be easy for all gamers, but they're able to keep themselves in control despite that early kill for Beepo. They just hold the line, create a little bit of verticality with those setups initially.
Truck, the paint shell not going to flush him out. Showstopper, however, might just do the trick. Lobs it in! It's a triple! Martin finds 1. Gets taken down, and now it is just Starzo. As good God! How has he connected that?
Unreal. Unreal. They're all just tucked in there because they think it's safe because Martin's forward and Kira just finds the perfect time. Mistakes.
Let's see. There's another one. GRQ and Shrimp will be able to trade it back. 3v3. Still with the weapon disadvantages. Orb going to be grabbed up. GRQ now with the orbital strike on 9. Looks like he's just going to send it right away.
Launching smoke.
No, thinks better of it. Well, never mind. We'll send it out. So he cycles the smoke in. On to try to check out the rest of this site. Storzo does have that Nightfall. Still is just checking around. He is so wary that AU1 is once again on a flank on that A side of the map.
Spike planted.
We of course know that he isn't. Can Mates make a go of this from here? Marshal Sheriff Judge. The Nightfall not going to be connecting, nor will the Seas. Nebula blooming the saturate, just shy of the mark, but Beepo finds a headshot, but Shrimp lines up two. Glyph up and over the top of tube, and AU1 will cut him down. AG, as well as the dimensional drift.
But it just dissipated.
Nightfall goes across, TP forward now, catch on the one with Kira, catching a shot to the side of the head. Beepo able to find an opener to try to get Mates back onto the board here in this half. A saturate lobbed in as Beepo goes up and over the top, but he does get gunned down. Martin on the exit able to find Fengir, but Vinny now eliminated as well. Shrimp finds Glyph. The player advantage once again in the hands of AG, but Martin still fighting. Still vying for this win. But GRQ out from short. Massacres the remaining two players. Match point.
This is absolute madness. It looks like Mates is going to be able to get this to go. They throw so much at trying to clear the pit, but when they make their dive through, it's thwarted. And Shrimp plays that so well to tee up GRQ.
At the very least, Starzo. Spam just whittling away, but Kira uncleared. Does manage to find the kill. Mini now going to be taken down. On reveal on a one Fengir, sneaking in around the back, and Martin is dead to rights. Bippo gone. Glyph, the last one standing. Just a judge in hand. Where were you when all gamers qualified to their first international? When they were on the brink of elimination? And when they eliminated the second seed from EMEA? The sound of hundreds of Preds suddenly silenced